back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something extra fun. My mom is going to be interviewing me today. So this is something I think you guys will really enjoy, answer some of the questions that I have seen quite a bit from you guys, and also some new things just to know a little bit more personal things about me. So watch to the end to get some extra fun information about me, my life, the business, all that type of stuff. So yeah, let's get started.
Okay, hi, I'm Cadence's mom, back behind the camera. You're not going to see me because that's not how we do this. This is her thing. Here we go. I'm going to start asking you questions. Okay, so how is your name pronounced?
That's a good question. My name is pronounced Cadence. C-A-D-E-N-C-E, that's my name. It's Cadence. I get this a lot at doctor's appointments and all those type of things. I get called Candace and all types of things under the sun, but it is Cadence. Cadence is a word that means like rhythm, so that's a good way to remember. It's an actual word, so I think it's a good name. So
I think it's beautiful. And of course, Rose is
my middle name. It's just, I hope y'all know what Rose is and how to pronounce it. I think it's pretty too. Oh, and also Miss Daddy's in the frame. She just got a treat and she's just chilling out. So yeah.
Okay, first of all, how are you feeling? If people have watched your videos, they know you have not been well. You've not been feeling well. So tell us how you feel.
I'm feeling good right now. A couple weeks ago I had my last follow-up appointment after my whole surgery fiasco, so I'm done until I hopefully don't need anything else, but I'm done until I need something. So I'm feeling good. I'm almost fully back to normal. I'm starting to drive again and do more stuff with the business. I'm feeling good and I'm excited to be back and doing my regular things.
Okay, so how's Dottie? We know something happened with, we don't want to say his name, so how's Dottie?
She's been okay. Like I said, we don't say his name around her because she will start searching the house and barking and getting upset, but she's been doing okay, and I think she's been doing better in the past couple weeks. We started to take her places, like if we go drop off a package or grab some quick food, we'll bring her in the car. This is something we wouldn't do normally because our other dog was really bad in the car. He would freak out. So we've been trying to incorporate her more into our daily lives, like we're going out, so she's less lonely. But she's been doing okay, but I think she still is. She lost someone she's lived with her almost her whole life, but I think she's doing okay. Yeah.
So, do you want to say anything about him? I mean, I know you miss him.
Yeah.
How are you doing with it?
I'm doing okay. It was really hard in the first week because there was a lot of stuff going on in general, but I'm at a way better place in terms of I can talk about him without getting completely upset, but I still miss him. It's still really weird because it's like you want to talk about him and you want to do things that you normally do with both of them, but it's not the same. But I miss him, but I am glad he's not in pain anymore.
What do you do for fun? We know you work a lot. You go to school, you have a business, you do all of that. What do you do for fun?
I like to read. This is something I really started doing kind of the later half of last year. I started getting a little bit more time on my hands, so I've been reading novels and different things like that. One of the things that's kind of weird, I think, about me is I like to read and watch videos about historic ocean liners, so think Titanic and stuff like that. So I've read quite a few books on that, and I watch videos on that type of stuff, and I like to listen to music. I do some ice skating every now and then. I used to take classes once a week, and I went multiple times a week, and I like to swim. So there are a couple things I like to do. I just try to make time for all of it. It can be quite hectic, but I also I like this YouTube stuff. I like all of the business stuff, but I like to read and just do some, kind of regular boring stuff.
What is your favorite place that you've traveled, and have you traveled much?
We've traveled quite a bit. I want to travel more. I haven't been out of the country yet, but my favorite place I've traveled. It's hard because it's like, I don't know, some things I don't like. We went to Puerto Rico when I was little, which is my family, part of my family's from there, but I was so young I don't really remember it. But we went to Arizona, like an Arizona trip for a month around the time of my birthday. We went to Nevada, Arizona, and we went to places like the Grand Canyon, the Hoover Dam, the Meteor Crater. We did all types of different things. So that was a really fun trip, and plus we landed the day before my birthday, so it was just like a good trip.
Where would you like to travel?
Like I said, I'd like to go out of the country one day. My uncle has lived in Brazil for a long time, and he has a family there and stuff like that, so I'd like to go there because they live really close to a big waterfall, and it would be really cool to go there, and there's already like built-in stuff to do with family there, and also that's a big bonus. So I'd like to go to Brazil one day, like I said, just anywhere out of the country that's somewhere fun.
Can you tell us a little bit about your rings? You wear rings on all your fingers.
Yeah, I know you can probably tell better in my soap making videos, and I do get questions about this quite a bit in like my daily life, but I just like to collect them. Right now I have rings on all of my fingers. Some of them mean something, some of them don't. Like this opal ring my mom gave me, and I have one I got recently. It's our other dog, it's his birthstone, and it's a little paw ring. The rest of them are just pretty. I like them, and they were the right price. So, but I just like to collect them. I think they're pretty. I like to wear jewelry. I have a huge earring collection, and yeah, I like my jewelry. So, and my rings are just something I can keep on, and I don't lose and don't break. So that's why I like them.
So, do you use your own soap?
I do. I would say that's all I use, but we do like to support other soapers. But I use all of our soaps that we make. My bathroom is it's funny because I have like a lot of bar soaps, and what I do is I just like each shower I rotate and I use multiple things. In each shower I use something on my face, something on my hands, my hair, and I use everything, even from the beginning up until now. I love our soaps. I use it, of course. I wouldn't tell people to buy soap unless I knew it was awesome, and yeah, I love our soap.
We all use it. We love it. Okay.
Daddy and our other dog used it. We wash them in it. Everybody uses it. All of our family uses it. So yeah.
Okay, so how do you balance school and business?
One thing that's nice about being homeschooled is I can kind of like blend the two at some points. Like, doing this business is learning a lot, so I can kind of blend it, but also I do just take time I try to balance it, just because I need to get school done just in general, and I can't always like ignore one or the other. So I divide my week in some days I'll work solely on schoolwork, and some days I'll work fully on like editing and stuff for the business. And then on other days I just kind of like blend the two so I can get a little bit of both done. But that's how I do it. I also have started doing a in-person kind of class. It is a local homeschool group. They meet up and they do I do an in-person class for writing and art, so that's a little way I could just build out time in my day to get some of that done and learn some stuff about that. So yeah, it's not that hard, especially now that I'm homeschooled, and my school day doesn't last 8 hours or something like that, so I can balance it way better than if I went to a real public school.
If you could pick out one favorite moment in the business, what would it be?
That's hard, because every moment has its, every moment is special, and then you have your ups and your downs. There was this one woman we met at a market. She, it's hard to pick one. I'll probably say this and then think of something later, but she came to the market and she had said, she recognized soap from Boxwood Cottage. That's a store on Main Street in our town. And, she said, I love your soap. I've only been using this soap for the last while, and I'm so glad I got to see you. And she got some soap, and she said, whenever you have, if you do a soap class at some point, please let me know. And she was so sweet and so talkative and so excited about the business. So a couple months later, I hosted a soap class at Boxwood Cottage, and I told her, and she came and brought a friend and did a soap class with me and a couple other people. And it was so cool just because to have somebody follow up so closely with the business and be so excited. That was really cool. And there's been so many moments that have been sweet. I've gotten some emails from people who've said they were really inspired by my business. And then there have been things I wasn't able to attend, but we had a really good Floyd market. We went to Floyd, set up soap, and we did really well there, made a lot of connections. So there's been a lot of things, but those are some highlights.
How excited are you when you get orders?
Very excited. It's kind of funny because last night we were sitting up talking and all of a sudden we got a cha-ching on Etsy, and we were all just like, yes, that's very exciting to get that order notification on Etsy. So I'm always excited. We always look to see first if it's a new state and what they've ordered, and then the person, the name. It's always exciting to get new states because there are some states, specifically kind of Midwest, that we haven't gotten orders from. So it is exciting to see new states checked off. It was not so recently, but we got Texas and Utah and stuff that were kind of recent new orders. So it's always cool to see new stuff. So
how many states are you up to now?
34 or something like that. I think that's pretty good. Even if the order is not a new state, it's always exciting. I made a post on Facebook about my feature in the newspaper, and somebody asked to order some soap, and it was just a local order from Danville near our town. So it's just so exciting to have somebody local try out our soap new because they saw something that I did, and I think that's cool.
Can you talk about personalizing notes for your orders?
So for every order, we like to make each order special and make it kind of personal. So we always write handwritten notes on the packing slip. This is just a way, like I said, if we get somebody who's the first order from their state, we'll let them know in their order note. We just try to, write them a little special note to make them feel special, and it does really help because people in the reviews, they love it, and I think it's a really key thing. When I get orders from other people, I like to have little written notes or something like that, so I think it's a cool little touch.
Do you enjoy reading comments on the videos?
I do. Some people are really sweet on the comments, especially after I posted my update and then my life update video about me after my surgery and stuff, and people were so sweet, more sweet than I expected, honestly, because I was just really tired at that point. But some people in my comments are really, really sweet, and they really care, and they like to tell about themselves, and like to encourage me and stuff like that. So I really appreciate all of the comments.
Do you have everything all planned out for the business, or do you just kind of go where it leads?
I think a little bit of both, because you have to plan something. Otherwise, you're not going to go anywhere if you don't plan something. We plan markets, we plan classes, we have plans of what we want to do this year, goals and stuff, but also if we get random out of the blue things that happen, that's great, and we go with the flow some parts because You know, we gotta just let, you know, what happens, and a lot of those things that have been unexpected have been huge and amazing for the business. So I think if we were fully rigid in our plans, it would be a downside and it wouldn't be a good thing. But we do have some plans and structure so that it's not gonna all fall apart. So I think it's a bit of both, but I do like the unexpected aspect of the business.
Now, when you talk about things a lot, you say we a lot. Do you really own this business, or does somebody else own it and you're just the face?
I do own this business. I say we because I have a family, I do things with people, but I do a lot of the work for this business. This is my business. I make soap, I make videos, I do classes. A lot of the stuff is done by me, and yeah, this is my business. I am the face of it, but when I say we, that doesn't mean that I'm not in control of things. So yeah, I do own the business.
Are there parts of it that you do solely and then parts of it that you get help? For example, are we allowed to help you with the videos?
No. There are some things that like I get help with. Like right now, I'm 15. I don't have a license, so when we go to market, somebody's driving with me. But like the videos, this is the first time someone's been in the room while I'm filming, so this is new. Nobody's ever been in the room while I've filmed before because I don't like that. That's just not something I do. But yeah, I normally just film by myself, I edit by myself, and there's some things I have to get help with. But yeah, something like filming and editing and videos and social media, that's all me. Because
websites?
Websites, yeah.
Is there any part of the business you are completely hands-off?
No, there's no part of the business that I'm like completely clueless about, because this business is a part, like I'm trying to learn how to do this on my own, and you know, I'm trying to get a good learning experience from this, and I can't learn and grow from this if I'm like in the dark about a huge aspect of the business. That wouldn't work. So yeah, I'm very well educated about my business.
Earlier you talked about driving, and then you just said you didn't have a license, so explain that.
Oh yeah, well, I'm 15, I have a permit, so I can drive with my parents, an adult, whatever, but I don't have my license. I turned 16 in a couple weeks, but I can't get my license until I'm 16 in 3 months, so yeah, I don't have my license. I'm working on my driving hours. Like yesterday I drove about 2.5 hours home from the orthodontist, so I'm getting my hours in, but I have to drive with someone. So yeah, I have my permit, it's in my little phone wallet thing, but I don't have my actual license. I can't drive by myself, so.
That's awesome. You run a business, but you can't drive. Okay.
Yeah.
Your father and I are loud people, kind of. We speak loudly and that kind of thing. What about you?
Contrary to what, I don't know, you might think, I'm a very quiet person. Yeah, my parents are pretty loud, but I'm not a very loud person outside of YouTube and stuff like that. I'm not loud on the camera, but like I would say I'm talkative. But I'm more of a one-on-one person. If I'm in a group full of people, I'm probably I like to stick to a one-on-one or like a more close-knit conversation. I'm not loud. I've had to really work on, before I started doing my soap classes, I was like, I need to not whisper. I need to start like being louder, you know, because if I'm in a room full of, I have 6 students, you know, I need to make sure everybody hears, and especially because if I've got some people who are a little bit older or have some hearing problems, I need to make sure I include them in what I'm doing, so yeah.
What would you like to hear from the awesome people that watch your videos? What kind of things would you like to know? Do you want to know where they're from? Do you want input on videos, more ideas? What would they like to see from you?
I ask this at the end of all of my videos, but I would love to see, you know, where you guys are from. that's favorites and stuff like that. Favoriting listings, but I would like to see where you guys are from. I've had quite a few of you guys comment this down below. I've got a couple people from Australia. That is really cool. Some from like India and different places like that. That's super cool. Also, some little video ideas or input on videos is always welcome. Plus, I just love your any comment, if it's just good job or great video or a heart emoji. Anything's good, But of course, I'd love to see where you guys are from and video ideas. So yeah.
Do you have a lot of siblings in your house?
Miss Daddy. I have 2 half brothers, but they are much older than me. They are 40s, so they don't live in our house. So I'm pretty much a only sibling when it comes to like, I have my own room. There's no siblings in the house. I treat Dottie and these 2 are other dog-like siblings. We call it harass. I go up to them and I cover their faces with blankets and give them a little bit of harass every now and then, but they're the only siblings I have in the house, so yeah.
Are you at all spoiled?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah. Super neglected.
Okay. Did we take good care of you when you were sick?
Yeah. She commented on this last night talking about, I hope people don't think that we didn't take care of you while I was sick just because I didn't talk about like my family and all of that, but yes, when they were trying to get me better, like trying to get me in the doctor way before I actually did, and like trying to do the best they could when it came to what happened, but they did their best and everybody was really sweet and helpful, so.
And can we just throw in here that you're kind of awesome?
I'm gonna let you talk about that.
Okay. She's an amazing person. You have no idea just looking at her on camera how amazing she really is. She's lovely in person. She's very intelligent, easy to get along with, and easy to love. And yes, we may sound biased, but it's true. We can't take credit for how amazing she is. We love you. And we're very proud of you.
I think that is a little biased, but
so be it. And let me tell you, her father's not sitting here right now. He's in the other room. But let me tell you, we both support her 100% in everything we do.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below where you guys are from, any video ideas you have, and if you'd like to help me on my way to get monetized, it would be really cool if you watch this video all the way through, and any video you come across from me, watch it all the way through, because that will help me get monetized. I recently got my first buy me a coffee, so thank you guys. It says thank you for that. And yeah, if you want to support me through donations, you can go in the link in the description and buy me a coffee. Also, you can check out all my soap class dates there too. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.